Hello.
Sonu,
Hi, sir.
can I see you?
Yeah. It's a bit dark in my room, but
Yeah, no problem, no worries. Yeah. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So since you left from, India, I think it's been 2 months, right?
Yeah, I landed here on August 6th.
Acha, acha. Okay, okay. So just we are calling all our students who got into different universities in USA,
Yeah.
and so tracking them, just want to know like how are you feeling there, and also we want to see your experience and share your experience to other upcoming students, so that will be a beneficial thing to them also. So that is the reason we are doing this sessions, and so plan to do at least like 40 to 50 universities, students who went to US, so that this will be an experience to them, a learning experience, and also they'll come to know everything about the universities, living cost, everything they can you know see themselves actually from here.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So how is the university? First of all, first question, how is the university?
Like infrastructure wise, it's a very big campus, and the
Yeah,
people
first
on
of
the
all, it's like George Mason University, right? So tell me about your university.
it's George Mason, yeah. So the campus is like very big, and Uh, there are like too many buildings for each department and dedicated buildings. Also, the people on the campus, everybody is like friendly, not only on the campus, but whatever I've experienced as of now in the whole of America, people are very friendly and approachable.
Okay, okay, that's no great thing. Okay, and so your course is like telecommunication engineering, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me about your course and the grades you're doing.
So, like basically, telecommunications is a sub part of electrical and communications engineering, where we focus mostly on computer networking and wireless communications. So, since I had an interest in my bachelor's in this area of my subject, so I chose to go with telecommunications. And for the first semester, like I have to choose three subjects. I chose all the three subjects as my core subjects, and the grading here is like if I get above 80, then it's B plus, oh sorry, B minus, and if I get uh two
Okay.
C's in any point of my masters, then I will be deported at any time because we cannot get a C here, C or any rank below C. So
Okay.
the only
Okay.
choices we have is like B minus to A plus. That's it. 6 grades. That's like 80 to 100%. And as of now, I had two labs which I have been graded for, and I've got 98 in both of them.
Oh, good.
So the grading method is kind of tough, but the grading isn't very much tough as of now. The professors are very good, and because telecommunications is not like a regular course like computer science and data analytics, there are very few people in my class. For this intake, only 3 people, and overall in the classes there are only like 7 to 8 people for the subjects. So there's not much competition, and the professor they focus more on the students because there are less people.
Exactly. Exactly. True. True. And what would be the overall fee structure if you break it sem wise?
So like the so for each sem it's gonna cost around $15,000. Like
Mm-hmm.
for each credit they charge something around $1,600
Okay.
for out of state students. And also I just want to let you know that George Mason doesn't provide any scholarship, so there is no scholarship here.
Yes. Yes.
So for an semester I have paid my first semester fee around $16,300, which includes my insurance and other small expenses.
Okay. Okay.
But the main fee would be for the course would be like something around $14,000
Okay. Okay. So
per semester.
it comes to approximately, I would say, $60,000.
Yeah, for my like completely course, it's approximately $60,000.
Okay, okay. And so coming to where we can work in the campus. So are you able to get any assistantship in the campus?
As of now, if we want a chance like a graduate assistant or teaching assistant, that's not possible in the first semester
Mm.
because you are new to the education system. You have to know a lot of things about the course and the professor. So the professor won't even consider you for this until unless you are a very exceptional student, I guess.
Okay.
But for the first semester, it's very hard to get into assistant roles in the campus.
Mm-hmm.
Although we have plenty of on-campus dining jobs and event assistantship jobs, which had a very good chance and had a very good hiring in the beginning. So yeah,
Okay, okay. So coming to off-campus jobs, so what about that?
off-campus jobs, like everywhere we cannot do off-campus job for the first year, as we already know.
Mm-hmm.
But a few people still do. We cannot do anything about it. But off-campus jobs are available, but it's again risk worthy. If you are to like if you are gonna take risk, then you can do it.
Exactly, exactly. So are you doing any off-campus job?
No, I've got an on-campus job, fortunately, so I'm not doing. If I couldn't grab the on-campus job, maybe I would have done, but as of now,
Oh,
I'm not doing.
okay. Tell me about your on-campus job.
So, mostly on-campus jobs are dining jobs. Even mine is one, and I work for a eatery called the Halal Guys,
Mm-hmm.
and I get paid $12 an hour. Actually, all the dining jobs on campus pay the same,
Mm-hmm.
except for one or two, they have a slightly better pay.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened is basically from July 25th, the all the dining jobs they went on rampage hiring. So which the students who came like on the period of July 22, like August 1st or 2nd, they got easily hired. I
Oh.
got hired. Yeah, I got hired because my roommates are the managers there.
Mm-hmm.
So they referred me and they got me somehow. But
Okay.
after like July 3rd or 4th, the hiring stopped and people started getting rejections from these places too. Barely anyone got rejected after that time period.
Acha, acha. Okay, okay, fine. That's great. And coming to living conditions, and then your where do you stay and everything? Can you tell me about that one?
Yeah, so basically, my campus is located in Fairfax. Fairfax is like a small town, not small, it's a town. It's a small, peaceful town,
Downtown. Mm-hmm.
not much traffic, not too many people. It's a like it has a very good weather, moderate weather, not extremely hot, not extremely cold.
Mm-hmm.
And I stay like 5 miles away from my college.
Okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
stay at a place called Fairfax Corner. We live in a 3 BHK flat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and comparatively, Fairfax is costlier compared to any other county.
Mm-hmm.
Fairfax also declared like in the top three costliest counties in the USA. So the living expenditure is a bit high compared to any other city in the
Okay.
US.
Oh.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's very comfortable too, I would say. The
Okay.
living,
Mm-hmm.
but as an international student, everyone is always stressed out. So that's what we have to look out for.
Yes, yes. So now you're living in apartment with your friends, and how many people are you staying?
We live in a 3 BHK and we are six people.
Mm-hmm.
These five people, like they came in spring 2023 itself. That's the January intake.
Okay.
So I joined them later on. We are
Mm-hmm.
total of six people now. Each room has two people, and we pay rent 420 each, something around 2500 is the total rent as of now.
Okay. Okay. And what will be the approximate living cost per month for you?
So if I include my electricity bill and all these, maybe something around under 500.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And for my groceries and eatings, let's consider another $100 a month,
Mm-hmm.
max to max. That's the highest one I'm telling.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, I spent I think 550 $600 for the first month because I had to buy a lot of new things and all. So the first month expenses were a bit high. but in the second one, I haven't spent much anything yet as of now.
Okay, okay. And coming to your college timings, can you elaborate about your timings and days when you visit the college?
So, as I said, I have three courses for this semester. Three courses, only one class a week. So, I have class on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. All the
Mhm,
three classes are from evening 4:30 to 7.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And so three courses, and how many credits you'll be doing in first sem?
Each course is like three credited. So, it's nine credits for my first semester.
Acha, acha, okay. So is it possible to finish a 2 years course in like 1.5 year, or else like you have to do it 2 years? I mean, isn't it
Yeah,
possible?
actually, yeah, that's what my head of department said on our orientation. That
Mm-hmm.
mostly people here prefer to go like 3, 4, and 3 or 3, 3, 4
Okay.
courses per
Mm.
semester. So if I go that way, it's like 1.5 year only. But
Oh.
if I want to finish it like in 3, 3, 3, 1 format, I can still do that. But if I want to finish it in four semesters, then I have to make sure that the single subject I'm taking must be in the last semester, that is the fourth semester. I cannot be taking one single semester in second or third or first semester, because that will shift my status to full time to part time.
Okay. Okay. Mhm. Great. And who is your HOD? Can you tell me about? Can you tell about the person? Yeah.
Yeah. So my head of department is Dr. Robert Osgood.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's the head of department for digital forensics, and
Mm-hmm.
he is like the highest professor for my course, which is telecommunications. So telecommunications and digital forensics are like they merge into one course
Mm-hmm.
here. So they are like subset of a bigger course in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Osgood, like he worked for the FBI for 12 to 15 years. He had a lot of contribution in the FBI and development of 4G also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it about him. That we haven't met him much yet, only once. So
Mm-hmm.
that's all I got to know about him.
Okay. Okay. And what are the chances of doing internship in your summer break? So did you come to
So
know?
yeah, this all comes down to, the luck as of now, if I had to say clearly, because this recession going on and all my roommates, they are in their second semester now. Some are in the third, some have started the third semester,
Okay.
because what they did is in the summer they chose three subjects and finished it in like 2 months gap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So as of now, there's a lot of rush for jobs. So it's a bit difficult now, as of now, what we see, what's happening in the market.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are lucky enough, we can start a CPT and OPT. Again, a lot of things come down to the course you take. CSDA people have a lot of competition among themselves. And
Yes.
if you step into the market, then it's again more difficult, because the employers won't be choosing hundreds and hundreds of students like universities. So,
Exactly.
it depends a lot on what you're studying and how you are studying it, how you're, building your complete master's course that way.
Okay, okay. Actually, I missed the part, so I thought of asking you initially only. But tell me about your background, like know your education and your course, and then why you applied for this course.
Yeah. So as I said, I come from electronics and communications engineering, that I did from Chandigarh University. I'm a 2023 pass out student. So basically, like during my sixth semester, I was introduced to computer networks and wireless subjects, because I chose communications as my specializations for ECE. So the subjects were very interesting and intriguing at the same time.
Mhm.
And while I was growing up, even I had very much interest in computers and Wi-Fi's. So I thought like maybe if I concentrate more in this area, I can make a very big and a very good career out of it. So due to my interest, I thought I would do a detailed study, because in our bachelor's, even though my specialization was communications, they only teach the basic foundation of the subjects.
Yes.
So my thought was that, if I get to manage a detailed study and knowledge of these subjects, maybe I can
Mhm.
work for like, I have two options basically if I'm taking telecommunications. First option is that I can become a network engineer. So networking engineer isn't basically the person who configures routers, internet
Yes,
protocols in
yes.
any company. So
Mm.
if I'm a network engineer, I have access to any company. I can work for any company because
Exactly.
every company needs a network engineer because they have to communicate all over the globe or city.
Exactly. Mm.
So that's my first choice. And my second choice would be a telecom engineer. Tele so like in this phase, we can work for companies, like mobile companies, like
Mm-hmm.
Airtel, Jio, if you're talking about India. If you're talking about here, then it's Verizon, T-Mobile, etc., etc. You know, two aspects, two ways. Also, we have a few subjects in my course which focus more on forensics, but as I'm not an US citizen later on, so they won't prefer me because forensics are they come under FBI and all government
Yes.
organizations, and they
Mm.
won't take someone who is not an US citizen. So that's why I won't be focusing on those subjects. Instead of them, I'll be taking another electives which will help me build my career according to what I need.
Okay, okay, great. And I have a question from one student. So one student is asking that why did you choose George Mason over other university? I think we have applied like 5 to 6 universities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your take on this?
So actually, my first preference was not even first preference. Let's get back to this, that I just wanted to go with proper telecommunications, not again ECE or computer engineering.
Yes.
Telecommunications was only available in like 7 to 8 university across
Universities.
the universities, and out of that also I have to make sure that the university, it's not very costly, or at least it provides me the best curriculum or the course that I wanted,
Mhm.
which I had my specializations in, which I was very confident enough that yeah, I could do good in this subject. So out of that, I chose two universities for telecommunications. That was, first was University of Maryland College Park, and
Mhm.
second was George Mason, which
Yes.
provided me like the telecommunications course itself. Other three
Yes.
universities which I applied to, they gave me ECE, and from that I had to choose from electives and all.
Yes.
So those three were like just just for safety purpose. I didn't have any expectations from those three universities. My major focus was to get into UMCP. That was my
Mhm.
first preference. I'll say why. Because UMCP is comparatively cheaper. The fees
Mhm.
is very less what I'm paying
Yes.
here.
Yes.
The first thing is that, and UMCP had an very good ranking in the QS World Rankings compared to George Mason. It
Yes.
stands like 150 somewhere in the QS ranking. So that would be a better place to learn. So the only, but I unfortunately I got rejected from UMCP.
Yes.
That's because yeah, as of what I know, I got rejected because they prefer candidates who had work experience. And when
Mhm.
I was applying to universities, I didn't have any work experience. I started my internship after that period.
Mhm.
So basically, probably due to that reason, I got rejected there. And the next best option for me was George Mason, because either of the two universities, they were the best choice. But unfortunately, if I cannot get into the first one, I had to go with the second one directly. So I didn't give any thought about any other thing. As soon as I got into George Mason, I started my application for the process for this university.
Yes, 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 I understand. So I think we applied so many more universities also, I guess. But so I think you have GRE. Tell because I've forgotten because
No, I did not write GRE. I had
yeah, we
only
applied only
IELTS.
through IELTS, right?
Yeah.
IELTS. And what was your score, IELTS?
My IELTS score was overall 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. And your CGPA is also very good. What's your CGPA? Oh,
No, actually, my CGPA was comparatively low. It's 6.81 only.
mhm.
Yeah, but the thing was, I didn't have any backlog, so I think that
Yes,
came
yes.
good in hand for me. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And so, what's your inputs to the upcoming students who are planning for Spring 2024 or Fall 2024? So, what's your advice to them?
Advice if they are coming to George Mason.
George Mason and in general to US.
Okay. So, just like not very much advice on tips on from my side, but if you're planning to come here, be prepared mentally and physically both. You need to be, mentally healthy as well as physically healthy, because there's a lot of stress here. It's not like it's not depressing or something, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of hard work to do.
Yes.
It is very much tough here. The journey will be tough, but also it will be worth it. It's not like you have worked and you have got nothing. It
Yes.
will be worth it. And yeah, just focus on what's more important. That's it.
Okay, okay. And so we will try to connect after, one sem, you're done with the one sem, so
Yeah.
that you
Okay.
can share more inputs about the university,
Yeah.
about your course structure and everything. So that will be a beneficial. So probably we will try to have it, Jan or Feb again, one more, session, so that again the upcoming students can know better about your inputs about the one sem, so that it would be a beneficiary to all the students. And thank you, Sonu, for coming on and giving
Yeah.
your inputs, and we'll be in touch. And definitely,
Yeah.
if any student, who are coming through our first consultancy, if they have any doubts, I'll try to ping you so that you can share your inputs to them also, so that it will be encouraging to other upcoming students also,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Yeah, thank you, Sonu. Thank you. And yeah,
Yes, sir.
great job. Bye.